Hey friends, something I've learned in my experience personal training is the importance of loading and deloading. And what do I mean by that? When we're getting ready for a shoulder press, when we're getting ready for a chest press, loading and deloading those bells is sometimes where people get injured and not in the actual exercise. So here's what I'm talking about. Now, let's say I'm going to do an overhead shoulder press and I'm using really small weights to demonstrate so I don't injure myself. If this is where I want to be, I want to make sure I come in a neutral position and then unfold to that overhead press position as opposed to pulling it up from the outside. The same with deloading. I want to bring everything in so that I control that weight as I lower it down as opposed to opening up to the side. Can you see the difference? So if I open up to the side, I'm putting that shoulder joint in a lot of strain going up and a lot of strain going down. If I bring it up in neutral and open or close in neutral, I put less stress on that shoulder joint. Now let's talk about chest press because the same thing goes for the chest press, loading and deloading. I'm using small bells again for example, but pretend like these bells are almost too heavy for me to load by myself. I like to put the dumbbells on my thighs. So if they're real heavy, I'm going to lift them up, put them right on my thighs, and I'm going to use my legs to pull those bells up and then open here so that my legs help to load that weight. Again, I've done my chest press. To let go, to deload, I'm going to fold into a neutral position and then open up to the floor, all right? As opposed to opening up this way where I put a lot of strain on that shoulder. So remember, whether we're working one-on-one in personal training or you're in a group fitness class or you're working out on your own, loading and deloading for the exercise you're doing is equally as important as the actual exercise.